Why are you still stuck or not getting the results you'd like as fast as you'd like them? Hi, my name is Slavika Bogdanov. I'm an international speaker and coach. I've also wrote over 34 books in self-development and professional development, and I created a website called Attractitude, which is there to help you achieve your goals much faster. I'm supposed to be a master, an expert in the law of attraction. I've developed a program called Know It All to Have It All about the law of attraction, and I've been studying the laws of success and the law of attraction for over 10 years now. So I'd like to help you achieve your goals, results faster, and I'd like to give you 10 reasons why you're not reaching those goals as fast as you'd like, and that will also help you understand how you can actually change that and reach your goals faster at the speed of light. So the first reason out of 10 is that certain things take time. I know it seems obvious, and don't turn this video yet before I'm done, because it takes understanding. So evidently, if you want to lose 30 pounds, you might not be able to lose it immediately, simply because it would have some damaging effect on your health. So you would like to have some time to be able to transform yourself more slowly so that it helps you health-wise. But it's the same thing for all the goals you want to achieve, because you need to change the person you are within yourself to be able to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. So that's what takes time. What takes time is the time it takes you to transform yourself into the person you need to be to have the results you want to have. So the longer it takes you to learn the lessons, to grow yourself, to improve yourself, to become the person who will have those goals, the longer time it'll take you to achieve those results. The faster you transform yourself, you learn the lessons, you grow as a person, the faster you'll have the results. It's very important to learn, because you cannot be the person you are today and have the things you want. You will need that transformation to become who you need to be. Second of all, you are always changing your mind. So some people have this big goal, this big dream, they want to achieve something, whether it's love, romance, money, a new job, a new relationship, a new weight, whatever it is, and then they struggle a little bit, and as soon as they struggle a little bit, it's like, oh no, then I want something else, or I'm not sure I really wanted it, or maybe I can tweak it a little bit to make it easier to achieve. Every time you change your mind, you send this vibe to the universe that blocks the energy, because if you know exactly what you want, if you're precise on your decision, if you made the decision, if you're committed to getting what you want, the universe will respond to that energy, to that call, and will send you at a speed of light exactly what you want. If you don't believe that's what you really want, if you're always changing your mind, well, that blocks that energy, and that makes the universe take more time to deliver what you want. It goes another way also, and that's also why it might take a little more time for you to get what you want, is because the universe allows you to change your mind, allows you to take some time to think and make sure that's exactly what you want. Because sometimes we think we want something, but once we get it, we realize that's not really what we wanted. So you'll realize, if you look back or you notice more, you'll notice that sometimes you ask for something big, and you will get just a taste of it, just a little bit of it. And most people, when they get a little bit of it, and I'll come back to that in a different point, they will be ungrateful. They will be angry. Why did I get so little when I asked so much? But actually, it's a test to yourself to make sure that's exactly what you want. Let's say you absolutely think you love chocolate, and you want this huge amount of chocolate to come into your house. Well, taste it before to make sure that's exactly what you want before you get the whole pile, and then you don't know what to do with it, how to get rid of it, because that's not exactly what you wanted. So it can be the same that happens in a relationship. Somebody might come into your life that's not the one, the person you want, but that might have some of the qualities you are looking for. To see, are they really the qualities you're looking for, or is something else, or do you want to tweak it or improve it? The more you are certain about what you want, the more you're precise, the more you're decisive, the more you're committed to having what you want, the faster it will come to you. Third, looks a little bit contradictory, but it's you want it too much. You want it too much, or you're thinking about it too much, or you're preoccupied by it too much. So you want that love, you want that guy to come back, to call you back. You want to get that money in your bank immediately, right now, this minute. You're stressed because you're thinking, oh my God, how am I going to pay that bill? Or how am I going to get out of my financial debt or my problem, whatever. And you're completely focused 100% on that. And because of that, you're blocking the energy. So imagine if you have an elastic. The more you pull on the elastic, the rubber band, the more it will create exact opposite pull. So the universe is the same. It wants stability, it wants harmony. The more you pull in one direction, the more the universe tries to balance it and will pull the other way. What that means is the more you pull on something you want, the more it pulls back. It happens in a relationship. The more you run after somebody you love, after somebody you like, the more they pull back because it's too much. And also it damages your self-esteem, and we'll come back to that as well. The more you run after something, the less value you give yourself, and you need to learn how to step back to be able to receive what you want. So you need to know what you want, you need to make sure that's exactly what you want, you need to be passionate about your goal, but you need not to put your happiness within that goal. A lot of people think, oh, once I get the money, then blah, blah. Once I get the body, then blah, blah. Once I get the boyfriend, then everything is going to be happy and everything's going to be wonderful. When I get this girl, my life will be fantastic. That's not the way. The power is within you, and the universe will respond to the energy within yourself. If the energy within yourself is lack, meaning I am not happy until I get something, you will get more corresponding experience of non-happy experience. The more happy you are within yourself, the more content you are, the more full and grateful you are, the more the universe will correspond to that energy, to that vibration, and will bring you more happiness, more reasons to be grateful, more experiences that are positive. So you can't depend on the end result. And actually, when you think about it, first of all, nothing will ever be really done. Nothing will ever be finished, because every time you get something, you want something else. That's how we are. We're humans. That's how we function. Secondly, when we get a goal, when we finally get to that destination we've been struggling to get for so long, once we get there, we move to something else. We don't even really rejoice and take time into celebrating. So if you put your happiness in that precise moment doesn't last even a second. Remember, every time you had a goal previously, you didn't spend like months and years dwelling upon it. You moved on to something else. So you can't have your happiness depend on that moment that is so evaporative. You need to be happy in the moment, in the now, and then more circumstances will magically happen in your life more rapidly. They'll make you even more happy, etc., etc. 4, you think that you don't deserve it. Subconsciously, probably. Most people, about 90% of people, have a lack of self-esteem, of self-love, and deep within don't believe they truly deserve what they want. They don't believe that that big thing they try to achieve doesn't match their inner self of worth. You need to increase your worth inside for the worth outside to increase. Meaning, if you look around you, your way of life, what you have around you, represent or mirrors the image of your inner self of worth. You can never get more than what you think you deserve or what you think you are worth. So you need to increase that self-esteem. You need to explode, to skyrocket that self-love and that worth in order for the mirror, for the corresponding worth comes to you. So the universe mirrors what you have inside you. So that is profound. I mean, it's very important. 5, you're not doing what it takes. What I mean by that, people say, hey, wait a minute, I am acting, I'm doing stuff. What do you mean? So what I mean by that is that you need to make the actions that are actually gonna bring results. A lot of people move a lot of dust, they do a lot of things, but they don't do inspired actions. They don't move towards their goals, doing important things that are actually gonna bring the results that they want. They're gonna be busy, and busy does not mean doing the right thing. So you need to learn to do the right thing. You need to learn to manage your time and manage your efforts and your energies in order to get what you want faster. 6 is you don't let enough space in order to be in the receptive mode. When you're moving a lot of dust, when you're running after something, when you're always busy, when you're always searching and looking, and you're in that energy of running, you're not in the energy of receiving. If you're in the energy of pursuing, of unhappiness, of I need and I need and I need, and I'm going to run after something, well, the universe is going to correspond by giving you more reasons and more of the running and the lack and the struggles. If you are in a receptive mode, so if you back a little bit and allow for the universe to give you, you will bring more of that receiving. So the energy that you send out will provoke the universe to give you. So if you are in a receptive mode, you will receive. How to be in this receptive mode? One of the greatest way is to meditate. Also to be appreciative, to be in the gratitude, to be in the moment, to learn how to slow yourself down, to appreciate every step you take towards your goal. 8, you're blocked, 7, sorry, you let yourself think too much about what the others are thinking about you and what they're going to say about what you're doing. So you give too much energy to other people. You blame others. Oh, it's my parents' fault, it's the economy's fault, it's the politician's fault, it's another country's fault, everybody's fault. So you blame others instead of taking back the power of your life. Every time you blame someone, you give him power. Every time you point a finger, you give it power. Every time you think of what others are going to think about you, you give them power. But what you really want is to have 100% power over your life. You want to be 100% in control of your life. And you can be if you stop diluting that control, diluting that power by giving it away. And remember, you might be thinking about what others are thinking about you, and they're doing the same thing. They're thinking about what you're thinking about them. So basically, nobody's thinking about anybody except themselves, being scared and fearful about what the others are thinking. Thirdly, you might not have learned a lesson. Because if you're always blaming others and if you're always putting the responsibility elsewhere, and I'm not talking about fault, like the Christian way of guilt and fault. I'm really just talking about responsibility, about knowing, oh, I did this. It was my decision. I took that step. I thought that way. I said this thing. Then you regain your power. You regain your control. And you can learn the lesson. You can truly master what was the experience you needed to learn to be able to grow. Because remember when I said that certain things take time in the first point, certain things take time because you will have obstacles, and those obstacles are there so that you can grow into the person you need to become in order to be the person you will be, to have those achievements, to reach that goal. So, and those obstacles are there to teach you a lesson. If you don't learn the lesson, you'll have the same obstacle again and again and again until you learn the lesson, until you grow. 8, you're blocked by your past. If you're bringing about in your reality, in today's life, your past, if you're always revisiting it, always talking about it, always thinking about it, always bringing it into your life and into your future, all because it always happened that way, it will always happen this way, you're blocking yourself. You're cutting yourself off from opportunities, from the good that can happen in the future. The past is the past. You need to let it behind you. You need to forgive. You need to learn to forgive. You need to learn to let go, and so that you can move forward and look forward. You still have, you're ungrateful, or you're always thinking about the negative of things. You have a lot of doubts, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. So all those negative energies, those negative feelings, all those negative thoughts will bring you into a spiral of more negativity. So the more you are into that place of stress, of doubt, of anxiety, of fearing what the future will bring or not, the more you will bring about circumstances that reflect that energy. And that will prove you even more that you have reasons to doubt. You always have a choice to think things are going to happen in a positive way, or to think things are going to happen in a wrong way, in a bad way. That's your choice. But whatever you think, that's what you're going to bring about in your circumstances. So it's very important to master the control of your emotions. Be able to reduce or even eliminate stress, anxiety, doubt, fear. Control the fear. Thank it for the reason why it is in your life. It's a helpful tool. You can use it to your benefit, to your advantage, but not be controlled by it. It's a very different thing. And lastly, you can't imagine it. So if you can't imagine a future goal, you'll never achieve it, no matter how much effort you put in it. And I see it as soon as I see contests or people who are awarded different awards or are successful in sports, you will see that they visioned it, they imagined it, they visualized it. People who do not succeed, or that their success is lived for a very short time, will say, oh, I never imagined I could get it. And you will notice very shortly after they will fail. You need to be able to imagine, to visualize yourself daily, already having achieved your goal, feeling that relief, feeling that empowered self, recognize yourself for who you truly are, a master of your own destiny. That's who you truly are. Now I know these elements are greatly going to help you move forward and have what you want faster, but a lot of people wonder perhaps, how can I control my emotions? How can I forgive? How can I become more generous and use the power of generosity, which is a huge tool to bring about more things into your life? How can I meditate? How can I let go of fear, anxiety, stress, doubt, all those negative thoughts? How can I be the master I want to be of my life? How can I take control of my life 100%? In order to answer those questions, because all of that, it's knowledge. Mastering that takes the knowledge. And the knowledge I've developed for 10 years. And I've created a program called Know It All to Have It All, which answers all those questions and much more. It's 16 hours of MP3s that you can just listen to, take notes, with also books that help you move along with the lessons, and that give you a step-by-step methodology chronologically on how to master the law of attraction, to have everything you want in your life at the speed of light. It'll teach you how to take control over your life 100% by taking back the responsibility exactly and precisely how to do that, how to improve your self-esteem, to improve your self-worth so that it explodes and that you can have much more than you could even imagine before you took the class. It also teaches you to know what exactly you want, because if you don't know exactly precisely what you want, it's going to take much more time to get there. So it teaches you how to know what you want so that you can have it, and teaches you also how to make the proper affirmations. A lot of people do not know how to make proper affirmations and what they are and how to use them. It will help you to master your mind, to get rid of your negative thinking, to transform your negative thinking into positive thinking so you can attract more benefit, more positive circumstances, to get rid of your doubts. Control your emotions, because what are emotions? Stress, anxiety, fear, anger. Those are all emotions that you can control, that you can overcome and transform and use positive emotions instead as a driving force to attract positive circumstances into your life. And on top of it, it's more healthy to get rid of stress, anxiety, doubt, fear, etc., than to live in that horrible mindset and emotional place that is like a nightmare to be in. So instead of that, you could be in a much more positive place. I teach you how to meditate, a precise way that works, and that's going to help you to clean your mind, to empty your brain, to feel this relaxed thing of not having 100,000 ideas circling and running around your brain all the time. You will learn how to visualize, how to imagine, how to have exactly what you want in your mind, precise, clear, so that you can get it faster. You'll learn how to forgive, which is a big tool. You need to let go of the past. You need to learn how to let go and be in the present moment without carrying that huge weight that you don't need. You will learn the power of gratitude, which is so powerful. This 16-hour audio program helps you also in particular space, like for example, having more money, developing a thinner body, having a better relationship, or creating a new relationship. It's a step-by-step 90-day program that is on top of these other sources of knowledge. What I've mastered is the key of, I'd say, the combination of how to use different elements to be able to really improve your life exponentially at a rapid pace. Because evidently, we all want things to happen yesterday. But a lot of people are mixed up in how to use the proper steps and what to do when, in order to control those universal energies so that you can bring everything you want in your life faster. But not only that, is simply living a better life, feeling good, being happy, feeling in harmony, diminishing the stress, diminishing the anxiety, feeling relieved. That's so important. So please come and take a look at this program called Know It All to Have It All. You can click here anytime. And share this video to help others. Sharing is easy. You can just click like or share on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google, etc. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And also you can comment if when you get the program and you start seeing changes, thousands of people have already seen their life changed. It's guaranteed success. If you don't like it within 30 days, I give you back your money, no questions asked, because I know the program works. It worked not only for me when I was in deep poo-poo and got to levels of success that were unimaginable, and still people are in awe when they see my results and the life I live, but thousands of people that have already felt the success and felt the change in many different countries around the world. So thanks for sharing, and thanks for grabbing your power back into your hands by getting Know It All to Have It All. Thank you.